What's up guys, JD here, bringing a new knife to you to talk about, and that is my office carry Ontario Ti22 with a titanium frame lock AUS 8 Tonto blade. I really am excited to talk about this knife with you guys, so I'm going to take you right on over to the bench and dive into the knife. Alright guys, we're back over at the bench. Let me give you my first impressions of the Ontario Ti22. So with it being a titanium frame lock, it is very lightweight in pocket. I do consider this an office carry, gentleman's carry type knife with the AUS 8 Tonto blade. It, to me, with the blue anodized titanium scale and the satin finish, looks a little bit more upscale and a little bit more premium to me. So I think of when I pull this out in an office setting and I'm using it to open some letters or maybe a package or a box, do not feel like this is an intimidating pocket knife when you consider some of the other options that are out there. Not only is it lightweight, the frame lock is really well done. It has bearings in the pivot. Really well done flipper tab. This is not like a push, it is more of like a slide style flipper tab. You can get it with the push, but I have found that there's a bit more resistance when you try to do a straight push in. The action's really snappy, and again, I think that's because bearings in the pivot. The anodized coating on the titanium is really pretty. You're not going to get a really good impression of that through the camera, unfortunately. In person, it looks really good, really well done. I like the deep pocket carry clip. That lets it sit way down in the pocket, and I think that it's done really nicely. It doesn't have flush screws for the deep carry pocket clip, but everything else on here is flush. It has a nice tactful feel to it, so in the hand it's very comfortable. It has very well done jimping. The flipper tab acts like a ramp to keep your hands from sliding around on it, but again, I don't believe this is meant to be a heavy duty pocket knife. The centering is very well done on it, and let me just show you what I've been carrying with this particular knife. So I do like to carry my black Fisher Space Pen. I do like to carry my little Starburst i5T EOS flashlight with it. I think the color combination is really nice. I know it's not the same blue, but I think it really does carry well with it. And then I do like to carry my traditional Lion Steel Best Man 2 to round that out as a backup. I will say that this is being a gentleman's carry pocket knife, the Lion Steel is very close in size to it, but still a little bit smaller of a carry. The last thing that I'll show you guys that I carry with this is my favorite wallet right now, and that is the Redeemed Creation Slim Wallet with the patina to it. I think it accents the micarta scales on the Lion Steel quite nicely. Two more knives to compare it to. It is going to be my Civivi Elementum with the micarta scales lining up the pivots, and the Civivi Brazen lining up the pivots again as well. You can see it actually has good handle length. It falls in between the Elementum and the Brazen, so you still have a very good purchase, and it is smaller than the Brazen, but very similar footprint, ever so slightly longer than the actual Elementum. Lastly, let's give you a little bit of a slim profile so you can get a sense of how slim the knife feels. It is definitely slimmer than the Spyderco PM2. The Ontario Rat 2 with the Flatanium scales, slightly slimmer. It is ever so slightly slimmer. The Civivi Elementum with the micarta scales, it is definitely slimmer than that. Trying my best to hold it in place, and hopefully you guys can see that really well coming through. And then the last comparison knife that I ran it against, the Brazen, which it is clearly much more slimmer. So that's my review of the Ontario Ti22, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, it helps me out. If you enjoy the content, think about subscribing. I'd love to have you on board. Thanks, guys. Peace.